we've got new tech which can stitch pictures together to create a drone-like, video effect. Let me show you a clip and we'll have a chat about what I mean. This is what appears to be a video of a drone. However, this is not what it appears. This is not a video. This was not shot on a drone. This is a collection of pictures which AI stitches together to create what appears to be a video, which could completely change drones. It could replace them if you could upload a couple of pictures and then turn it into a video. This was created by researchers from Google and I believe Stanford University, and they've created something pretty groundbreaking. I've never seen anything like this before. What are your thoughts on drone photography? I mean, there'll still be an element and a need for drones when it comes to military and warfare. Yeah. But in terms of drones for production, if you have, for example, you're shooting something and it's like a cinematic, escape. That's what drones are often used for. And what about just going on to Google Images, AI collecting all the different pictures and then just putting it together as it did? Do you see drones and drone photographers, drone videographers being replaced by AI?
Yeah, this is one of the only clips whereby I felt excited about what's coming. I think I'm constantly, there's platforms for it when you edit Artlist, for example, whereby I go and find B-roll. And often it's just not quite what I want, right? And the thought that I'm able to go to something, whatever it may be, and type in, I want a time-lapse of London from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock and it has to be cloudy weather, rather than needing to come to London from the Netherlands, wait for it to be cloudy, which, well, chances are high, and then on top find a right space where I can launch my drone into the air. That's good for me as an independent creator that doesn't have the budget to do that kind of stuff. So in that sense, I'm excited about that part. Of course, that's shit for people who have made that their job. But, I mean, that's a trend throughout this entire conversation.
Yeah. Should those people, whether that is a drone photographer, whether that is an actor, whether that is somebody working in in an editing team or aspiring to and starting on that journey, do you think, and this is quite a personal question, running a marketing branding agency, production agency, is that a good career path still for those people to focus on with AI becoming so prevalent?
Just so I understand, you're asking me if people should still consider now going into the creative space in general or specifically the drone stuff?
I guess just both, really.
I think for now they're okay.
Yeah.
If it comes to the point whereby my daughter goes to university, so in 15 years, I'm not sure how excited I would be if she's like, Dad, I'm going to follow in your footsteps. I'm also going to be...
prefer she become an AI engineer rather than,
I imagine there's going to be 20 jobs that will appear by then. But
Sure.
So whatever that may be, I don't know. And if she wants to somehow be a creative, I'm sure I'm going to support that, obviously. But whether or not I think it's wise or smart by that time, I think by that time I'll definitely have done something else. I don't think I'll stay in the content space.
Yeah. Content is, I guess the way that I see it going forward is it's a great way to build a big audience to launch another business or service and then, make a lot of money from that.
Exactly.
A lot of the time businesses now are kind of media companies and they are legal practices and they are accountants.
Exactly,
and if you can gain an audience and a following with the media side, whether that's a podcast or a newsletter or TikTok or whatever, then that gives you so much more leverage. And you can sell basically anything as long as it's within the audience that you're following, right?
Yeah.
So whether that's...
I imagine... I'm quite confident. I'm not sure in what scale or in what shape it's going to take, but what we will do is for the next 3-4 years, until I'm 30-ish, we will focus on what I'm doing right now. That's going really well. We'll work on creating more epic content formats. We'll help entrepreneurs create more formats and help these media companies. And then at some point, I'm going to go and focus on something offline.
Okay.
Something like owning a hotel or a restaurant or maybe even a retreat center. My girlfriend's very into meditation, so we've spoken about that a lot. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing.
Okay. Awesome, man, awesome. It's kind of like too contented out, and then, you know, people talk about quitting YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, I do think there is a huge opportunity to also take content to that space. Like, definitely. You don't really see people to film the day-to-day of owning a restaurant.
True.
But besides that, the idea is definitely to, you know, get away from all of the online stuff.
Yeah.
And back to reality, back to offline. Because, which is what I said earlier, I do think that's where we're going to go back to. Yeah. Focus more and more on the offline and creating experiences, which is something, if we're good friends, you'll know this from me. Whenever I buy anyone a gift, it's almost never a product. I never buy them, like, I don't know, soap or AirPods, whatever it may be, however close we are. I always get them, like, that we go for dinner together, that I treat you to dinner, or sometimes we go on a holiday together, or to a concert. I went with my best friend to the Chainsmokers, because that's where human connection grows, in the experiences that you build together. And I imagine the more and more we get into this AI revolution, or even into the ability that we can buy anything we want. And most people earn enough now to, especially in Europe at least, let me put it that way, that they can buy stuff themselves, right? If you don't really come with unique things anymore like you used to, then you're gonna get it from experiences, which I think is a nice development, actually.